What's up everybody, my name is Extra and today we're going to be getting S plus rank on the hardest difficulty in Resident Evil 2. This is going to be a guide slash walkthrough. But yeah, you know, after playing Resident Evil 4, made me really miss Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's a really good game. If you haven't played it yet, definitely go do that first before trying to get S plus rank on the hardest difficulty. It's such an amazing game, and I mean the story in it, like, you come for Leon and then you end up staying for Claire. It's so good. I definitely recommend it. But in this, we're going to be getting the S plus rank on the highest difficulty. Again, you can just follow along with what I do. It's such an amazing time playing this. If you're a fan of Resident Evil or Leon and Resident Evil 4 was your first game, definitely get this game. It is so good. It is really scary. I mean, it is just fun and tense. So we're going to get straight through it. For this guy, you can just run past them, and we're going to get this key here. Gonna turn around. Sometimes he can walk around the corner. If he does, just shoot him in the leg. But like that, if he's like walking towards a wall, you can just run past him. So here we're gonna put the key now. Big notes. Inventory management is huge in this game. So as soon as you use an item, if you see a check plus on it, get rid of it. Gonna walk through this middle aisle, and we're gonna walk around. And this is going to spawn in Claire, which again, I don't want to spoil too much if you've only played Resident Evil 4 and you want to play this, but it's so good. Both Leon's story and Claire's story, you'll have a good time. Once you skip this cutscene, going to turn around and we're going to run through here. Now, assuming you've already beaten this game on standard or hardcore, I'm going to just explain like the main points. So on hardcore, you take a lot more damage, and in this game, basically think like this. If you're playing on hardcore, you go from fine, which is full health, to caution, which is medium health, to danger. Now, in hardcore, you go from fine to danger in like one hit, unless you take the, you know, the blue-red herbs. And I'll be showing you that later, but I'm going to show you how to get past a lot of these enemies, get you completely looted out, show you how to completely destroy all the bosses, as always. And so, yeah, I mean, we're going to have a good time. Thank you all again so much for the positive words, all the kind feedback. I can't thank y'all enough. So right here, hug this car right here, walk to this car, and then walk to these people. That helps you avoid the guy that was behind us. So yeah, take no damage there. Off to a good start. Remember, inventory management is going to be huge here, so you're going to see us walk to the box a lot, which is our inventory.
Is anybody here?
Okay, so we're going to pick up that first aid spray. Going to pull this lever, and we're going to go through here. This game is so good, and it's so, like, revisiting it, I got scared so many times. I mean, this is just pure classic Resident Evil that is so much fun. So after going through here, gonna get the pistol ammo that's on this guy. I like how it's funny how they gave every like dead person on the ground mud butt. I don't know, that's kind of gross, but I just found that interesting. I was just like, ew, I had forgotten about that. It just made me laugh whenever I saw that. So we're gonna lift this up, and we're gonna head to the bathroom over here to get another first aid spray, because yeah, this part right here, it's preferable to run through everybody. I'll show you how to do that, but if you get hit, you have 2 first aid sprays on you. So yeah, we're gonna walk through here.
Jesus.
Yeah, this game is pretty terrifying, especially with Mr. X. Oh my god.
Open this goddamn
Gonna come through here. Skip that cutscene. Now for this guy, there's gonna be a guy that runs in through here. So you're gonna wait right here, and as soon as he opens the door, just run past him. He's feeling a little bit grabby. Gonna try to avoid that. Now in the next coming part, there's gonna be 2 zombies, and you kind of want to hug this locker over here like this. See, once you do that, they almost grab you there, but have a little bit of confidence. You can get through that part without taking any damage. And now we get 2 first aid sprays that we can just put in our inventory and save for later. But remember, if you need to use them, use them. We end up having a lot of heals. Also, Marvin is the GOAT. Like, oh my god, I mean, I could just talk about this game's story for so long. I mean, playing this and then Resident Evil 4, it just makes for such a great combo. So yeah, we're going to put away the first aid sprays. And we're going to use our knife, which, by the way, is the same knife that we use in Resident Evil 4. In case you didn't know that, the guy over there, his name is Marvin. He actually gives us that knife. So, a lot of little fun details that you got to just play this game if you haven't. So, now that we put away our first aid sprays away, we're going to grab this green herb because, yeah, inventory management, inventory management, inventory management. That's what we're going to try to do the entire game. So, yeah, we're going to be just keeping an eye on that. I'm going to run through here. Now this body right here, it's better to just run under it because you don't want to come back later when there's more zombies and it just falls on you and stuns you. So we're just going to do that right now. It's going to be a little jump scare right here. And we're going to come into this room right here. Get this pistol ammo. Now this is Leon's first day on the job, unfortunately for him, but our first order of justice is to stop this vending machine thief over here. But before we stop him from, you know, trying to rob that vending machine, we're going to grab this ammo again. I can't with them giving mud butt to everybody. That's so nasty. But yeah, we're going to get this guy over here. Now, in this game, sometimes you may crit this guy in one shot. I mean, that's if you're feeling super lucky, but very rarely does that happen. You want to come here and you want to make sure he's dead. I mean, this game, you want to make sure that they're dead because we don't want to run into them when we come back. So as silly as this looks, yeah, when you see that explosion, that's how he's dead. We're going to take this guy out as well. Yeah, they're pretty tanky. Sometimes, you know, the game may bless you with good RNG. I don't know what that was. But yeah, we're going to make sure. We got to explode his head here. He just does not want to go down, but it's okay. We're going to have more pistol ammo. Don't worry about, you know, oh, I'm going to run low on ammo. Finally explodes. Hopefully, RNG blesses you a lot more than it did for me there, but it's no problem. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the pouch for extra inventory slots here, and the code for it is 9, 15, and then 7. Very easy. This helps us carry more stuff, especially since we're going to have to be doing a lot of drop-offs to the inventory box. Going to get this gunpowder here. And we're also going to get the extended clip for our Matilda. Now for this one, it's Ned. And for the one on the right, it's going to be MRG. Yeah, very easy to remember. Pause it if you need to. You get the extended clip. Make sure you combine it. And we're going to come back through here. So yeah, very good game. I mean, if you're into getting scared, this game has a lot in store for you. It's so good. Now this guy's trying to break in, but don't worry. We're going to block him off with this board right here. But before we do that, we're going to go into this room. And we're going to just get everything in here. And there's also an inventory box here, as you can see. And we're going to drop some stuff off. Make sure you combine these. And then we're going to turn around. We're going to get the ink ribbons and the gunpowder, which the ink ribbons is what you use to save in this game. There's 3 here, so that's going to be pretty much all you need for the entire game. But there's pretty much some at any typewriter. And we're going to drop this stuff off. So yeah, you get 3 saves to get S+. And don't worry, we end up beating this game in like an hour and 27 minutes. So I'm going to show you some good saving spots. So make it as least stressful as possible. But there's still a lot of RNG. I mean, I like... I can say... it's least stressful, but there's obviously going to be some stressful parts throughout the game. But we're going to try to get through it very quickly and show you how to, like, you know, get through this. So we are going to get through this. We're going to have a good time as well. So yeah, we're going to get this red herb. Going to combine it because, yeah, we need all the space that we can get. Going to head in here. Going to open this locker. The code for it is cap. And then you're going to get the shotgun ammo in there. And then you're going to get the shotgun ammo here because the shotgun in this game is going to be your best friend. Unfortunately, there's no sniper rifle, which is normally my favorite gun in a Resident Evil game, but it's fine. Now for this guy, you just want to break his leg. Yeah, once it comes off, you can just run past him. And we're going to come up here and we're going to get the blue key. So we're going to pick up this ammo. And we're going to get the blue key here. Now it's good to put whatever item you're going to be using in the first slot so you can just spam the interact button. Makes it go by a lot faster, especially if you know you're trying to run away. Now we're going to make sure this guy's down over here. I want to see if I can crit him, but at that point, I don't know why they're like, their bodies are doing that, but yeah, that's pretty funny. There's a couple of moments in this game where I just start dying laughing. I mean, a lot of meme moments. So yeah, we're going to run through here. I thought there was shotgun ammo right here, but that's at another part. Sometimes this place gets a little confusing. Ooh, the liquors. The liquors in this game are terrifying. So we're going to run through here. Going to get this gunpowder. And we're going to shoot this guy down because I promise you, it's better to do it now because you don't have to worry about him later. Once he's down on the ground like that, you can just run past him. Get this pistol ammo here. And we're going to come to the library. Now, I make a big mistake here, okay? And we're going to talk about it later, but it's going to lead for the most meme Mr. X fight ever. I mean, I'm really excited to show you all that part. Again, it's proof that, I mean, we all make mistakes. It doesn't mean that, you know, we lose a lot of time for it. We still end up beating this game with more than an hour left. So, yeah, you can make mistakes. It's okay. So we're going to run past these people. Don't worry. We're going to take care of them later. They're going to get absolutely wrecked once we get the shotgun. Going to make our way through here. And here I'm checking out if I have enough space to get this. which I do. So the code for this is lion, branch, or I guess that's an arrow, but I just always see it as like a branch, and then bird. Then we're going to come through here. Rest in peace, Marvin. He's not looking too good. He's such a cool dude, too. So we're going to put in the lion coin here. Skip the cutscenes. You don't need to skip it if you want to watch the cutscenes, but yeah, just skip it to make it go by a little bit faster. Plus, I don't want to spoil it because I know a lot of like my viewers are Resident Evil 4 people that just started the game and they're new to Resident Evil, which, I mean, I'm so jealous of you because you get to experience this for the first time. Even just replaying this is fun for me. So yeah, definitely enjoy it if it's going to be your first time. Going to use the blue key on this door. And then we're going to come back through here. And we're going to go upstairs to get the shotgun card. And yeah, again, the shotgun in this game is your best friend. So we're going to have a lot of ammo for it. Ammo in this game is a lot more scarce than it is in Resident Evil 4. But it doesn't matter. We end up having more than enough to like just completely rip through everybody. So yeah, we're going to get that green herb there. The code for this is 6211. And this is going to get us another attachment for the Matilda, which, while the Matilda is good for kind of just shooting enemies in the legs and stuff like that, definitely the shotgun is going to be our pride and joy to this game. But the Matilda is pretty good too, especially in the sewers whenever we get to like what is probably the most annoying character in Resident Evil for me. We'll see when we get there. They're very troll. So yeah, at this point, yeah, if you see a red check mark on the item, you can throw it away. Gonna get this board because this board is gonna save us and save our life later on. And we're gonna get this key card, which is gonna get us a shotgun. And we're gonna run through here and we're gonna spawn the chopper soon. Get a little stun there. Pick up this green herb. Oh my god. I'm so excited for the Mr. X part. He is terrified. I'm not gonna lie. Even like I've played this game so many times and I still get terrified for Mr. X. He's not that bad. Like, you know, like once you get used to his movement, but I mean just him chasing you around, it's pretty terrifying. So we're gonna go ahead and gonna open this door. Gonna use a wire cutter to also open this. And we're gonna make our way through here. Now, don't worry about the items we miss here. We'll end up coming back for it later. So yeah, again, inventory management could be a little bit better, but we're going to combine the herbs since we're going to have a lot of heals anyways. Going to pick up the crank, and we're going to get the fuse. Don't worry again, we're going to come back through here, take down a lot of these enemies, get the items back. But yeah, inventory's tight right now, which you can go back and forth, you know, to the inventory box and drop stuff off. But you'll notice that what I like to do is just kind of go one linear way where we kind of just keep moving forward, you know, picking stuff up, dropping it off, keep going like that. But again, with an hour and 3 minutes extra, that's a lot of extra time where if you are running short on space and need to run back to the inventory, you can do that. So we're going to drop those things off and we're going to come back to here. Now, this is why we're going to use this board. Now, right now, it may not seem like a lot, but this board is going to save your life later whenever Mr. X and a liquor are in this hallway, which is terrifying. So, yeah, this saves us from having to run through here, which they really don't like. For here, you're going to want to hug this wall like this. Run past these people. There'll sometimes be a guy here. If he is here, just shoot him in the leg to stun him. Don't shoot him in the head. Just shoot him in the leg. If he gets stunned, run past him. If you get grabbed, remember, we have a heal. And there's another green herb in here. Plus, we have 2 first aid sprays in the inventory, so we'll be good. Gonna come through here, gonna grab this. And we can toss out the cutters now. When they have a check mark, you can throw it away. And here, we're gonna get this flashbang. Here's that other green herb. And we're gonna make our way through here. And now we're gonna get the shotgun, which at this point, we are like 10-15 minutes in. Which is really good because once you get the shotgun, I mean, everything just feels a lot more safe. So yeah, the Matilda, we're not going to be using it that much anymore, except for a few parts, which I'll show you. But yeah, the shotgun, completely amazing, just destroys everybody in this game. I mean, it's a one-shot headshot, especially when you buy the extended barrel, which makes it shoot from farther away, and it's just so good. So we're going to come back to here, and we're going to drop off some more stuff. So the first thing that we're going to put away is the red and green herb. We can save that for later for whenever we get a blue herb because that makes these things very good to use. And we can also put away the flashbang. We don't need it right now. So we're gonna come back through here, and we're gonna be using the crank on the locker room upstairs. Yeah, as you can see, that guy can't get through with that board there. You know, makes it a lot less stressful. And I mean, with the board right there, it's like a must to put it through there. Gonna put the crank in here. And yeah, don't worry about shotgun ammo. We're gonna have a lot of shotgun ammo, especially in the sewer section. I mean, and endgame, they give us so much shotgun ammo. Gonna get that gunpowder. Some shotgun ammo right here. And this is our first liquor, which, oh my god, they are terrifying. Such a good Resident Evil villain. Gonna mix the red herb with that green herb. Get this battery. Combine it with the bomb. And there's a lot of good loot here. Get some more shotgun shells. We get the flashbang, which is really good against bosses. You'll see later on. Gonna get the yellow powder, which when you combine it with the gunpowder, gives you more shotgun shells, which is really good because, yeah, the shotgun, amazing. And I'm gonna get the first aid spray. Now, when we're coming out here, walk, okay? You do not want to trigger these liquors on you. They do a lot of damage. But yeah, here, oh my god, yeah, don't, I scared myself watching that because I almost walked and like touched it. If you touch them, yeah, they'll hit you. So just walk a little bit to the right. That actually scared me. So we're going to get the other coin here. And it's going to be fish, scorpion, and the vase. Get that. You can see full inventory again. I mean, we don't get to work with a lot here. Now here, we're going to get rid of those people. Now, I make a big mistake, but I'll say it after I kill him, okay? So this guy, going to bother his lunch. Take out this lady. Make sure she's dead. See, like, unless their head explodes, they're still alive. And don't worry about the ammo. We're going to get a lot of ammo. But yeah, try to get a little bit close. Shotgun them. We're going to take out this guy too. Now, because I focused this guy on the stairs, it's actually funny. I didn't push. Okay, we're going to come back here. Note that this was the biggest mistake I probably did in this run. And it's very easy to do. So the like things that you have to push to walk across that platform, make sure you do that before coming down here. I'm going to end up doing it while Mr. X is chasing me, and it's going to make for a very meme section. But yeah, very, very easy thing to remember. I forgot it there because I was so focused on that guy that I just ended up forgetting. But yeah, see, we make mistakes all the time. We still end up finishing in 1 hour and 27 minutes, even with spending extra time like looping Mr. X. So don't worry about it. But yeah, learn from my mistake there. And yeah, just proof. Everybody makes mistakes. No problem at all. So yeah, once we drop that stuff off, we're going to come back up here and we're going to get the final coin. Now, normally you can get this coin again if your inventory is way better managed than mine, but it's no problem at all. Like, see, you can spend little extra time going back and forth to inventory if you need to. Because again, we end up finishing 1 hour and 27 minutes, a lot of extra time. So don't worry if you feel like, oh my god, I need to drop off some stuff, do it, no problem. So we're going to put the bomb here. So once we do that, we're actually going to run out of here so we can not trigger this bookshelf to fall down. So yeah, I'm going to come out here, just wait for it to explode. Once that happens, come back in. And that will trigger a liquor, which, don't worry, we can run past them. So we're going to do this puzzle right here, which is going to be girl, bow, or arrow, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a bow. It's kind of scuffed to see, but the last one is snake. Get the coin. And just kind of watch what I do here. Just pay attention here. Just run through here, and he'll just jump over you like that. Does that pretty much every single time. And we're going to run back through here. So yeah, that's the final coin. And now we're going to put that in, and there's going to be our first boss fight. Depending on how comfortable you are with this boss fight, you can save here, but I definitely don't recommend it. This is just a possible save that you can do here, but it's very flexible. I'm going to show you how to completely destroy, you know, the first Birkin. I mean, it's going to be almost like a meme. Once you watch how I do it, you're going to be like, oh, okay, that doesn't look bad at all. I can definitely do that. You know, he gets completely destroyed because the knives in this game are OP. So we're going to put that in. Going to walk through here. Goodbye, Marvin. Rest in peace, King. So yeah, we're going to run through here. Get the shotgun shells. Remember, if you feel like saving here, you can save, but definitely don't recommend it. because he's very easy to just completely destroy. And everything that we need, we're going to get it. So we're going to first get a grenade that we're going to find at the like lowest floor here. We're going to come through here. The controls are kind of like janky sometimes. So that's why if you ever see me kind of like run in a wall, it's because like the character is kind of janky. So yeah, we're going to come to this bottom floor. Get this grenade. Which is going to be very good. Watch. So yeah, we're at like 20 minutes so far, and we haven't really run into many problems. Like, we've pretty much destroyed every enemy so far. The very beginning part where you have to run through everybody, you can just reset that part if you don't feel comfortable with all the heals you waste. But yeah, after that, as you can see, no problem with enemies at all. So it's very good to wait until saving for the first time. So once we push this, the boss fight will start. Make sure you have your knife equipped, and we're going to be slashing him 15 times, okay? Make sure you count it. 15 times. So we're going to pull out our knife and watch. I mean, it's just so good. Literally just destroys them and stuns them. Remember, once you count to 15, you're going to go into your inventory and take out your grenade. You can throw it at the ground. Don't worry about it damaging you. And then you're going to pull out your knife again and just finish him off. Look at that. That's like what? A 7-second boss fight, 10 seconds, just absolutely destroyed. We don't even need to waste any ammo. I mean, the knife just completely destroyed him. And hey, our knife is still good to use. Oh, I do remember that. This knife is actually going to, you know, come with us on a long journey. Because since it still has a little bit durability on it, we can use it in case we get grabbed. Without having to waste a new knife. So, you know, this knife is a GOAT. So you're going to loot the rest of the building. You know, once you loot everything that you need, you can come back to here. And make sure you come to this locker here because there's some gunpowder here. And there's also a green herb right here if you need it. So yeah, go ahead and pick it up. Inventory looking tight again. But hey, we got a lot of loot. And we have a lot of stuff in the case too. So yeah, we're doing good so far. Hopefully this run's going good for you as well. I'm having such a good time playing this game. Again, I can't stress enough. If this game goes on sale, definitely get it. I recommend even getting it when it's not on sale because it's like $40 and there's actually a lot of good content on it. So yeah, very fun. The story is amazing. Now, if you're a Leon fanboy, like I am, I know you're going to enjoy this game a lot. But then you play Claire, and then you're going to be like, oh my god, I'm a fan of a new person. Because hers is very good too. I love her story. I love both of their stories. Very good game. So yeah, we're going to come to this box over here, and we're going to drop some stuff off. So yeah, I was sitting on 3 heals, so we can put away this. Put away that herb. The knife, we're going to keep it with us because, hey, that can still, you know, stop somebody if they get on us. I'm going to put away the grenade. I'm going to have that. Now, in that locker behind me, there's some more ink ribbons. But remember, the first set of ink ribbons we found has 3 in it. So you're never going to need more than that. Now, to spawn Ada here, we're going to be interacting with this ticket thing over here. I don't even know what this thing is called. The parking meter? Parking thing? I'm not sure. But once we do that, we spawn in Ada, which... you know, I love the story in this game with Leon and Ada. Such a good game. I know I keep saying that, but I mean, it really just is. I had so much fun playing this game again. Yeah, we're going to make our way through here, and we're going to be getting the spinning crank thing. I'm not sure what this thing is called. A lever? No. This guy gets absolutely destroyed by Mr. X. Rest in peace to him. Oh, it's a crank, yeah. So yeah, once we get the crank, we're going to come back through here. Now, remember, we haven't saved so far. And you're going to see, like, you could save before Birkin if you just feel more comfortable doing that. I end up saving when we get back into the police department. So it's not going to be that far off. I mean, I'll look at the time right now. We're at 23 minutes. So I'm going to show you. If you save before Birkin, that was around 20 minutes. And I'm going to show you. That's very flexible. I mean, depending on how much of this game you have memorized, practice, and stuff like that, it's very flexible. So we're going to come back through here. And this is going to be the dog section, which I had to make sure my dog's not around. Yeah, when I was playing this, I had to make sure he's not around because if you're a dog lover, I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Going to pick up the blue herb. I mean, I wish he could understand that, you know. I tried telling him they're zombie dogs. Going to get the yellow powder here. And I'm like, okay, headshot them with a shotgun. I'm so glad my puppy's not around. He probably wouldn't like this at all. But they're zombie dogs, so it's technically okay since they're dead already, I guess. So we're going to run back through here. And trust me, that makes a big difference when you're running back through here. And you're going to see. So we're going to use the crank. You don't need to go in that morgue room in there. You can get the diamond key, but the diamond key really doesn't get you anything useful. So I just skip it because you're going to see in the end, you're going to have a lot of heals, a lot of ammo. We're not going to need it. So we're going to run through here. And at this point, you want to get this gunpowder right here. Mix it with that so we have even more shotgun ammo. And remember, we have shotgun ammo in the chest too as well. Get that box there, which is a very important key item. Make sure you don't skip that. Get the green herb here, just in case you get bit by the dog. But keep in mind, we have 2 heal items now. Definitely use the green herb first. And then, you know, prioritize using the other one. So here we're going to have a little puzzle. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a puzzle. It's just flip the last 2 switches up. And there you go. I mean, yeah, that was really difficult. So once we do that, I'm going to come back to here. And now you're going to see, normally there's a dog, right? See that dog, he's going to jump over. But see, when you headshot those dogs, this one doesn't come. So definitely worth headshotting them. And then we're going to run through here. Just in case, like here, sometimes they might jump out depending on how much damage you did to them. You can shoot them twice to make sure they're dead. But since this one's already damaged, as you can see, he went down. And this other one, you're going to see that he has damage done to him already. So, yeah, see? Like, he's already kind of skinned, so going to shoot him, and he goes down. And yeah, very easy section. Again, see, not really worth saving. Because we haven't really done anything so far that's like, oh, I need to, you know, use up a save. So just kind of practice this part. Definitely makes the saves later on more worth it. All the saves that you're going to see that I pick are going to be before times where you may get RNG'd. That's where I prefer saving. Because you can always practice against bosses even if they have a little RNG in them, but nothing can prepare you for like RNG moments, which our last save you're going to see. Make sure you get that shotgun ammo here. And then there's going to be an inventory box here so we can grab that. Get the blue herb. We're going to store that green herb. And then we're going to bring out these 2 back. Combine those. And yeah, these are so good. Especially for the late game bosses. They help you tank, you know, an extra hit. Which is so big. Especially for the late game bosses. Yeah, we're going to keep that green herb on us. We're going to come in here. And we're going to get the fuse. There's magnum animal behind us. Not worth grabbing. Remember, we're not getting the magnum. I mean, you don't need a magnum whenever the knife is just way better than the magnum. It's kind of crazy how good the knife is in this game. Here, you want to shotgun all 3 of these people dead. Promise you, way worth it. Don't worry about shotgun ammo. Remember, we have a lot of powders where we can make more shotgun ammo. This guy didn't go down even when he took one to the face. So we're going to make sure he goes down. Going to get that knife. Yeah, make sure he's dead. So you don't want that happening when you're running back to here. Rest in peace to him. Going to take him out. Over here, I was just making sure that a zombie didn't break in, which they didn't. I don't think a zombie ever really breaks in, do they? I just think I just heard it, but no, you're good. So now we're going to make our way up here. And it's almost, yeah, we're almost going to save because, again, with Mr. X, it can just be a little bit RNG. There's just so much random stuff, and I don't like random stuff, so that's why I prefer saving before moments like this. It's way better than saving before bosses. I mean, do what's most comfortable for you. But yeah, so I said earlier, I'll say, so we're at 8 minutes after Birkin. So if you want to save before the first boss fight, you can. This is just 8 minutes later, but then you have to do all of this. So just have a little bit of confidence, and I know you can do this. So now that we use this crank, we can toss it out. And we're going to make our way upstairs. Don't need to grab that plank. There's going to be a flashbang here. And there's pistol ammo here, but as you can see, we already have a lot. We have 51, and we won't be using the Matilda like that, so we don't really need to grab that. And grab that blue herb. Combine it with the green herb. That's why, you know, we put the other 3 stack away. Move this, because this piece right here takes up 2 slots. Again, inventory management is huge in this game. I'm going to go right through here, and don't worry, we're almost going to save, I promise. This blue herb, I end up missing it. You end up seeing, like, I look at my inventory and I'm like, I can't carry it, but it's okay. Let's skip that. And we're going to make our way down here. Now, this is the area where you can loop Mr. X. I'll end up showing you that in a second. I'm going to come down here. And you want to have your shotgun out because we're going to be shotgunning these 2 enemies over here. They're really trying to get out. They're going to shotgun him. Shotgun her. I end up flicking a little bit too high up there, but it's okay. Remember, shotgun ammo, we're good on it. So just make sure they're dead. Gonna flip that over. And yeah, we're gonna save here. There, we have a full inventory. We can put away the, you know, the very durable knife. Because we're gonna keep this, you know, broken knife with us. Gonna put away the flashbang. And yeah, we're going to bring back some shotgun shells because we just want to make sure our shotgun is fully loaded. So yeah, once you have 4 shots in there, put the shotgun ammo back because you're only going to need 4 shots. I promise you. And right here, I'm just kind of looking at my inventory. You can press tab to organize it, and I pull out the ink ribbons. And we're going to have our first save. So our first save is around 30 minutes in. Remember, it's very flexible. 9 minutes from Birkin to here if you feel more comfortable doing that. But as you can see, Birkin went down like 10 seconds with that strat. So very easy boss. So we're going to put away the handgun ammo because, again, you're not going to need much ammo here. We're going to be doing a lot more running. And the time we will need ammo, our shotgun's going to just destroy our enemies for us. So yeah, here, the reason I put away heals is because we can pick one of these up. And we're also going to get a red herb up here. So in case you do get hit by Mr. X, we just saved. So if you want to practice, you know, his moving here, you can do this thing where like you get close to him and then back up a little bit and you can run past him whenever he punches. But yeah, I don't want this guy to be for like, you know, experienced players only. I really just want it to be that anybody can do it and just also have a lot of time left. So we're just going to be doing it the longer way. Yeah, you can get a little bit close to him and back up when he punches, but we're going to shoot his hat off, troll him a little bit. And we're going to come back to here and just watch. I'm going to show you. It doesn't take that much longer, right? If you do the thing where he punches and then you run past them, and then instead of doing this, you end up using, what, 10, 20 more seconds, which in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter as much, especially when you have an hour and 3 minutes left. Yeah, we're gonna make our way through here. And yeah, I mean, it's so like every time I play this game, it's crazy. That feeling never goes away. When he's chasing you, it's just very tense. I mean, it's pretty scary. And especially if you're playing it for the first time, oh my god, I'm so jealous of you. Definitely enjoy it. It's such a good game. So we're gonna run back to here. We're not gonna be getting the flashbang yet. I know it's still there. Trust me. We're going to come back and get it when we're heading out. Because that flashbang is going to help us for the last part here. So we're going to make our way through here. And we're going to drop off that gunpowder. Oh my god. This is literally the part where I remembered. I was like, wait, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? And then I was like, oh my god. Did I not push the cases over? And so I'm like, okay. In case I didn't, since Mr. X is behind me, I want to make sure I lead him this way. Because, yeah, he's still going to be behind you at this point. He's taking his time, but don't worry. He's going to be coming soon. And I was just like, okay, did I forget? Did I forget? I did. And remember, you could do this part without any stress. As soon as you take out the 3 people here with the shotgun, definitely do that. Because it's such a meme. If I would have done this whenever Mr. X is chasing me, whenever I put the lever in there, he would almost 100% hit me. It would take way too much time to do that. As you can see, he's right here. This is such a meme. I'm like, sorry. He's not happy that I took off his hat and I was just, you know, talking trash to him. So I'm just like, okay, I'm sorry about, you know, taking your hat off. I'm going to run past you. But yeah, see, that's one of those moments where I don't know why he did that attack instead of punching me. If he would have punched me, I would have been in danger already. But I could just heal up, run down to the inventory box and heal up. Grab another heal. Now here, this is a part. Now see, there's a liquor to our right. Right there. So we need to walk. Mr. X is right behind us. I definitely don't like this. But it's okay. We're going to end up coming through here. Put the key in there. This is so terrifying even to watch. Oh my god. So here, we're going to get the grenade. And we're going to pick up the key. And we need to interact with the hard door key, okay? Once you interact with this key, or with this door, the liquor will despawn, which is important to do. This time he does do damage to us by pushing us to the ground. You heard us talking all that trash about him, but it's okay. Now that we despawn the liquor, we can just heal up and run out through here. So this part, yeah, make sure you interact with that door because it will despawn the liquor. So yeah, once you come through here, see, it's no problem. We used up a heal, but we can just grab another one real quickly. He is right behind you, remember that? This was such a meme. Bring over a first aid spray. Yeah, here, I want to make sure he doesn't hit me. So we're going to use Marvin, rest in peace, as bait.
Marvin.
Look.
No.
He pushes Marvin. That's so messed up. So yeah, I mean, normally, like, he'll get, like, a little push behind by Marvin. But right there, you kind of just easily walk past them. So yeah, very tense moment right here. You see how much easier it can be, like, you know, when you do things correctly. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to push that through here. But yeah, I mean, normally Mr. X, whenever you're in that room where we got the grenade and the heart door key is, you can just loop him around there. But I prioritize touching the door because even if he hit me, I know I can heal up and despawn the liquor because doing that is way more important. But yeah, he's gone. You know, he's still going to be behind us, but no problem. This guy, you do want to shotgun. So that's the only bullet that we used so far. Keep in mind, so we put away the handgun ammo and the shotgun ammo, and look, that was the only bullet you needed to use. So you'll be fine. Gonna put the big piece in here, put it back in your inventory, and we're gonna get the small wheel upstairs. You can, oh my, see, that is so terrifying that you can hear him like past the wall. Oh my god. Yeah, so here, once you pick up this piece, Mr. X is going to be lurking in the hallways. If he's like right outside your door, he can't come in here. So you don't have to worry. If he's right outside your door, just close it and let him walk a little bit forward before you walk out. Now, if you don't see him and he's not on the right side, I'm going to show you what to do. Like, you can just kind of bait him out by just, you know, waiting in here. Open the door, find him, come back in here, and wait till he walks the opposite side. Because, yeah, right here, he's kind of lurking the area. But we want to come through here, and we want to get the large gunpowder. Because when you mix this with the yellow gunpowder, you get twice the shotgun bullets, which is really good. So we're going to walk back through here. Oh, my God. It's so, like, right here, I'm not even going to lie. Like, I played this game so many times, and it just still creeps me out. Make sure you get this piece. Make sure you get that. That's what we came here for. So here, I'm like, where is he? I'm like, oh, my God. Yeah, see, if he's not on that side, that means he's right here. So if he is right here, you can walk back to the room and just bait him out, and he will go the opposite way. But here, thankfully, he was right here, so we can use that trap that, you know, we didn't fall through earlier to just quickly come down through here. But this was a very mean Mr. X section. I mean, oh my god. Definitely learn from my mistakes. What's up, Marvin? I'm sorry, Marvin, that Mr. X pushed you. I mean, that's messed up. Rest in peace to our boy. So we're going to run through here. And now we are going to get that final flashbang because we're going to use it for this next part. So that's why we didn't pick it up. I mean, inventory management is huge. And plus, we get so many flashbangs that we don't really need them. This one, we do need. The rest of them in the storage, we will need for later. So definitely worth saving them up. So we're going to run through here. This guy's going to break in. You never really have to worry about him. You can just run past them. But since we took everybody out, we're good. So yeah, we're going to be using that flashbang to get past the mob of people in the jail cell. Going to be showing you here in a second. Also, we're going to be doing a small puzzle, which I'm going to try to explain how to do it as easy as possible. If you want to pause on it, because it's kind of like, it's a very complicated puzzle to kind of like explain it. But I try to find a way. I'm like, how can I explain this easy? Oh yeah, these dogs, you can run past them. Watch, you kind of want to run into them. I know it's kind of mean, but look, run into them, run into them. They do like... They have like this animation where they have to like run straight before they can turn around and bite you. And you can see one almost bit me there. But I promise you, if you run towards them, make your way around, you'll be good. Plus, we have a good amount of heals. And there's another first aid spray over here. Like once you do this puzzle. So yeah, like I was saying, trying to... Okay, we're going to go by rows. Okay, so we're going to open these boxes. So there's 4 rows. The top row, second row, third row, fourth row. We're going to go by rows. And that's the way I ended up doing the puzzle here. So watch, you're going to see, once we put this in, so for the first row, once we put these in, you're going to go to the second one once, twice, next row, this one 3, then this one once, then next row once, twice, once, then 1, 1, 1. So you can pause if you want to see this real fast, but I don't blame you. I mean, it's a pretty weird puzzle to try to explain, so... Don't worry about taking like, you know, a minute trying to do that. No one's going to bother you here. As soon as you do pick up this thing though, once you walk out the cell and run through here, you're going to spawn in enemies. Just watch what I do here. I'm going to pull this lever down, okay? And you're going to want to equip the flashbang. So right here, Mr. X is going to be here, but as you can see, this big room lets you loop him.
Give me a break.
Just do this. You know, loop him around here. Remember, we have 2 heals if you need to use it. Now here, this lady, I promise you, she will not be here most of the time. This is actually the first time I've ever seen her. Just shotgun her back. Pull out your flashbang. Yeah, make sure you equip it and throw it. That's it. Once you do that, Make your way past these people. And that's it for this part. Mr. X is going to punch through the wall. And we're going to join Ada. So right here, my dog was biting on my PC. So I was just like, can you stop doing that? Make sure you equip. Yeah, make sure to pause if you need to. Pausing doesn't affect your in-game time at all. So if you need to pause, do it. In case you also have a puppy that likes to bite on your PC, you can do that. So yeah, once we put the card through there, there's going to be a green herb here that you can get. And don't worry about ammo because we're going to be doing the alligator part. Plus, you get 4 free shotgun bullets whenever you get the part that we're going to come up soon. Now here, I like to race Ada to the finish line. If you're, this is why you're seeing like, like here, I'm going to try to body block her. Because see, she runs faster than you. And I'm trying to body block her because I want to get to the end first. I think I end up winning. I do. Oh, that was pretty close. She's not impressed. So we're going to come through here. And yeah, so in here, there's going to be a grenade, a shotgun part, and pistol ammo. And then it's going to be the alligator part. So I'm going to show you how to do that. It's very easy. Although it can be very tense. I'm not going to lie. I don't blame you if you feel like that part is just tense or whatever. It's definitely like crazy. Like replaying it again, I'm like, oh my god. You just feel like you're going to die. But trust me, you can meme it by just going left, right, left. So yeah, get the part. As you can see, that gives you 4 free shotgun bullets, which is nice. Get the pistol ammo. Now, since we're just going to be running, want to spend a little time just saying thank you again so much for all the positive feedback. I just feel like I always have to say that. I mean, all of you just are amazing for all the kind words you guys leave. And all the useful tips. I mean, I honestly love reading like all the different types of tips you guys leave. So if you have any tips for this game that you don't end up seeing in my playthrough, please leave them down in the comments because they do help out a lot of people. And like if you saw my Resident Evil 4 no bonus weapons guide, I use a lot of the tips that, you know, I saw in the comments. So they do help out a lot. I also like that a lot of people also end up typing like, oh, I didn't know that. There's like a lot of cool stuff. I mean, just that's what I love about the gaming community. I feel like that's what's making these like long videos so fun and so worth it, is that it really just is helping out so many people, and it's so much fun too at the same time. I love Resident Evil. I can't wait to see what other games I'll also be fun making guides for, because I've been really enjoying making these long videos. I mean, they're starting to feel, you know, a little bit more comfortable. My mouth still gets dry, so remember to drink a lot of water. Remember to take breaks. They help out a lot. I take a lot of breaks whenever I game. So here we're gonna go with the alligator. Gonna put away, you know, the first aid sprays. You can actually put away this too, because we're going to be getting more shotgun ammo and more powder. So we want, you know, extra space that we can have. Plus, we're going to get another grenade down here. So yeah, for the alligator part, always just remember, left, right, left. Now, don't worry about like, oh, do I, like, if I'm running too much into the wall, am I running slower? No. Literally, you can just hard press, you know, the left button, hard press the right button, and you'll be fine. Don't stress out about like, you know, if running into the wall makes you run slower, because it can look like it, but it doesn't make a difference. There, we're gonna spawn him in, and yeah, look here. You can see like I am literally holding to the left wall. So once you see him chomp, you're gonna switch sides.
Holy shit!
Now on this chompy gun that does like 2 bites, so you can see like he does 1, then 2. As soon as he does that, go back to the left side, and that's it. So yeah, left, right, left, and after that, I mean, just run straight, and that's pretty much that part. Not a scary part at all, though. If it's your first time playing, oh man, it's pretty tense. They're gonna blow that up, and we get another grenade here. We really do want to save the grenades. They're so useful for the bosses, so definitely recommend saving the grenades. Like a lot of the parts, that's why I want to show people, is that the parts that we're gonna be saving before, there's good reason for it. Now we're gonna be saving soon here, but it's gonna be after Ada's part, which actually a good thing. That reminds me, if you don't feel comfortable on Ada's section, because you get no heals on her part, okay, and it can be kind of troll. So if you feel more comfortable saving here, you can save here, because we end up saving at around like 55 minutes if I remember correctly, and we're at 44 minutes, so not that big of a difference. But if you're comfortable, I mean, I'm gonna show you how to get past it. But yeah, I mean, if you feel more comfortable saving here, just save here, no problem. Yeah, she's a little bit slower here, but yeah, she's looking back at something. Also, wait, that just reminded me. Okay, so Ada came here, Why did we why did we go down where the gator was when we could have just came through here with Ada?
Our military?
I just realized that.
Somebody else's?
Leon gets kind of trolled there. We didn't even need to go through all that. Unless, maybe without taking down the alligator, the story would be that the alligator would be all in the tunnels. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch a Spear Hunter video for that, because I'm kind of missing the lore there. Maybe it was just a meme. So once you walk through this blue door, Ada's section will start. And yeah, just kind of do what I do. Since there's no heals, we got to really make sure we do everything good. You can take a hit, but you don't want to be like limping. So just follow what I do. If you need to practice this on a different run, practice it. So whenever you're using your EMF on these, you can just spam click your trigger button. Makes it go by a lot faster. Once you come up through here, we're actually going to do 2 before we drop down. We're going to do this one. And we're also going to do the one next to the fan, but we're going to do the fan first. Yeah, once you do that one, remember, spam click or spam, the trigger. Once that comes off, we're going to do that one. And now we can just run past the zombie. No problem. So yeah, definitely worth practicing this part. Or at least like watching and understanding like, okay, now I feel like I can confidently go into it. Here, we're not going to have our pistol out yet. Keep your EMF out. Unless they're super close. I've never seen some random RG where they do get close here. But I'll show you when you pull out your pistol. Now you're going to run through here. You're going to run past that guy. And there's going to be one enemy that drops down. So yeah, you want to be quick here. Okay, the enemy's going to drop down right about here. So you're going to, press this EMF here. Spam click. Run around. Run past them. Yeah, got to be careful. You don't want to take hits from that. So here, want to shoot his legs. Once he gets stunned, run past them. Now this other lady, she can be at random spots. So yeah, I mean, here, thankfully she's still over there. Hopefully that goes the same for you. But yeah, not that bad. But again, practice it, practice it.
Got you now.
So we're going to run through here. And now Mr. X is going to spawn soon. So we need to be quick here. Because if you do this quick, I mean, he won't get close to you. So once you run past this generator here, you can spam click that. Pull this. Make sure you pull this before you do this one. So do that. And then do the fan next. So you can walk while you're doing this. Remember, spam, spam, spam. And while the animation is happening, you can run through it. So yeah, very easy section to get through. The more confident, the better. I'd say just practice it just a few times, or if you're watching, just watch it a few times and be like, okay, I understand that part. We'll be good. But yeah, I mean, if you just hate this part, just save. Don't worry. We're going to be saving in about 8 minutes. Yeah, do whatever most comfortable for you. So once we pull that lever down, we're going to go in the incinerator. And yeah, also just watch this part. Pay attention here. If you haven't practiced it, make sure you practice it. It's very important because once you get confident at this part, it's actually really insanely easy. It's going to pick up that. It's going to spawn the cutscene.
Bravo.
And once, just wait. Because right now you can't do anything. It's until she closes the like little viewing thing that comes after it.
You realize that.
This is such a good game. Oh my god. So yeah, once she says you won't die alone, then yeah, spam this one. Then spam this one. Then we're going to look left. Going to spam this one. Then going to spam click this one. Then we're going to turn right. And then the final one. So yeah, very easy to do. I mean, once you get it down, I mean, very confidently go through that. So at that point, that's Ada's part. Then we're going to switch over to Leon. And again, we're going to be saving soon. So as you can see, very flexible. But the part that I save on Leon's part, you're going to see, for me, it's probably the most annoying part of the game. Just because I really dislike the river poo monsters. I don't even know what they're called. But yeah, I'm going to show you. So we're going to make our way through here.
Where are you?
And yeah, I'm looking at my inventory. I'm like, do I need to drop anything off? No, we did that before. So just make sure you have some slots here. Because we're going to be picking up a few things. So once we drop down here, there's going to be some pistol ammo here. Also, poor Leon. I mean, I can't imagine the smell. This is like probably my worst nightmare.
Pleasant smell.
Yeah, I can imagine. This looks absolutely disgusting. So yeah, the monsters down here are oh man, how do I explain them? They're interesting. So we're gonna get those shotgun shells right there. They're annoying. Maybe that's a better word for it. But I'm gonna show you how to get past them. But see, that's the thing. There's this one part where, again, what I like to save is because I like to save before RNG parts. And I'm gonna show you why. So this guy that scared me twice. So that guy normally he's like around, you know, a little bit higher on the stairs, but right there he was way closer. So be prepared for that guy to be right there. We're gonna take this guy so we don't have to worry about him later. Shoot this guy because yeah, this is the last time we'll see that guy. Because once we get the rook part over there, we don't have to worry about him. But yeah, that guy scared me even just watching that again. Be prepared for that. So yeah, get that knife there. We definitely want to save up as many fully like HP knives as we can get. And we're gonna come down through here. Now there's gonna be a blue herb we can get over here, and we can combine it with our green herb. And yeah, there they are. Do you hear them? Oh my, these guys, they're so annoying and disgusting. So we're gonna get this yellow powder here. Okay, so the way to deal with these guys is you want to be like a little bit far away, shoot it, and then you want to wait till they're like up and then run past them, because once they like pop up, if you're next to them, it can actually stun you. So again, if you have your own playthrough on this, definitely practice that part, because once you do it a couple of times, you kind of get it. So very easy thing to practice. Now it's this next part, or it's going to be, well, not this next part. We're actually going to do the easier part first, and then we're going to do the annoying part. But yeah, make sure you learn that part. There, once you do it a few times again, you'll kind of get the hang of it. Get more shotgun ammo there, which is good. At this point, we have a lot of shotgun ammo. And we have a lot of heals as well.
I'm coming, Ada.
So here, again, if you want to save here, if you didn't save before Ada, you can also save here. But this next part we're going to do doesn't really require you to save. So yeah, here we're going to mix the large gunpowder with the yellow powder, and we're going to get twice the amount of shotgun ammo. And here we can actually store that, because we're going to actually get more healing items over here. And, you know, since you have the shotgun out, I mean, you're not going to feel scared at all. Because we are going to be taking out most of the enemies here, which there's 4. Yeah, there's going to be this guy on the right over here, and then 3 whenever we go through that exit door. But the first thing that we're going to do is grab the crank on the left side. And so yeah, here's the first piece of the herb that we can grab. So there's a red one here. There's a blue one by the safe, which we're going to be getting. Going to pick up this crank. And we're going to make our way to the blue herb and the shotgun part. And since we're kind of just running right now, I just want to remind you, take breaks if you need it. Drink water. Breaks are so important. I take so many breaks whenever I game because I have a puppy, and you know, I just like to, you know, show my family love, show your friends love. Take some breaks. So for here, the code is actually written on the side of that, so it's 2-12-8. Yeah, pretty free safe to get into. Gives you a really good shotgun part, and you can combine it. And there's going to be a green herb up here, but now that you have the shotgun, remember, these guys are going to be no problem for you. Because with this, now we can shoot a little bit farther away. So yeah, I mean, look. This guy, boom, no problem. Shotgun this guy. Get this green herb. And now we have a full heal now. Which is really good. Because the river poo monsters, they kind of just vomit in your face, which is disgusting, and they like poison you. So it does very good against protecting against that. Get kind of trolled right there by Leon. Those edges, like you're going to see, those edges here are kind of troll, like the way he runs up them. So yeah, we get that grenade, and we're going to be getting the rook part. And once we do this part, then we're going to save after. There, oh my, even the noises they make are so creepy. I hate them. They're so nasty. And just the way they grab you, I mean, it's just, they grab you, they vomit in your face, just everything about them. I mean, definitely going to show you why it's better to save here, because the Birkin fight is not that bad. So get more shotgun ammo there. And yeah, here I'm like, okay, I have way too much space, but there's going to be some pistol ammo here. But remember, we're not going to really be using the Matilda. So we can actually just toss that out to get the rook. Plus we already have like 60 bullets. Shotgun that guy. And yeah, the last time we're going to use the Matilda is on this next part, the very annoying part. And I'm going to show you why. And if I remember correctly, I actually end up getting grabbed by this river poo monster down here. And it just shows you like why they're kind of annoying. But we got that extra grenade, so it's okay. So here, look. Normally you want to get him over here because once he does this, that movement there, you can drop down and he'll actually push you forward. But here he ends up grabbing you. Like, do you see that animation? That was just like at the very edge. So I'm gonna put that grenade in there. And yeah, see, once that part happened, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna save before the annoying part because I don't want to put anybody that's watching this, you know, through that part and they may end up dying. So it's just way better to save here. And now remember, if you were at the Ada part, that was like 11 minutes ago. So not that far back, but I mean, everything after that part, if you practice Ada part, everything after that's not that bad. And this guy, remember, if he does grab us, we put a grenade in him and, you know, we take no damage. Now, make sure you crank that part first because now that we have that open, we can actually put away the crank. So we don't need it anymore. But yeah, these guys are something special, man. The way they just grab you and they have such a weird hitbox. So definitely not going to make anybody that's watching this go through that part. You know, without having to save, because yeah, it's way too risky. So we're gonna save here. I know like a lot of people like to save before boss fights. I promise you this part is just boss fights you can practice for. This part with the RNG, it's just not worth it. So here we're just gonna do this part a little bit ahead of time. Gonna rearrange that. So on this wall, it's gonna be bishop, rook, knight. And so we're missing the king and queen, and we're gonna go get those pieces right now. Combine the grenades, and we can put away the crank because again we don't need any more. We don't need the shotgun, and we do need the Matilda because just in case we need them to pop out, we'll bring that. And there's gonna be one enemy by the king and the queen. They take out the ink ribbons, and we're gonna save. So not that far after the Ada part. It's gonna be our second save. As you can see, I mean, I've been having a good time playing this again, and we're at 555. That's pretty clean. So yeah, put the ink ribbon back. Oh yeah, see here, we're going to bring back that knife that has no durability on it, just in case you get grabbed. But yeah, we're still holding on to hope that we can use this knife on somebody. Which you probably most likely are. I'm going to show you. Make sure you have it equipped because we do want to make sure we save our grenades. So it's better to just prioritize the already kind of broken knife since, you know, once we use it, it just has no more use anymore. And now we're going to run back down through here, through this part. And yeah, this is the part that's going to be kind of annoying. And you know what's funny is that, like, you know, whenever I watch speedrunners and whenever I play, one thing that I can relate to a lot with is whenever people are like, this enemy is not supposed to be there. That kind of summarizes a lot of Resident Evil, like, playthroughs a lot. Sometimes enemies in these games are just in random spots where they'll be, like, 1% of the time, but whenever you record, it's like, what are they doing there? Normally they're not there, but yeah, that's a funny experience. Same thing with this part. It can be pretty much like 9 times out of 10 the same thing, but sometimes it can be random. So again, just shoot that guy up. Remember, don't get stunned by him. And we're gonna run through here. Now this guy, sometimes he'll be like running forward and he'll just grab you. So that guy's gonna be the one that's probably gonna eat your knife, but it's okay. We give him the knife. That one that's coming out the sewer, most of the time he's friendly. You know, like, he gives us a lot of space. But yeah, that went very well. I can promise you that it can be really random. So definitely worth saving here because Birkin's fight is not that hard. And the thing is, it's right after this part. So definitely worth saving here. So yeah, we got that red herb. We're going to get the queen piece. And then we're going to get this blue herb here. So we have 2 full heals now, just in case we need it. Put that queen in there. And yeah, 2 full heals. But we also just saved. So, you know, if you do have to use both of them and you're like, I don't feel comfortable with that, and you want to reset, just reset. We just saved. So we're going to get the king piece. And now that this enemy dropped, I like to break his leg. So yeah, shoot him until his leg breaks.
Son of a bitch.
Make your way past him. Put the king piece here. And we're going to get the flamethrower, which this thing is a beast. I mean, we definitely are going to use this against Birkin twice in 2 different fights. Going to get the king piece. Here you can just break his arm, or you can stun him. And remember, sometimes you may get a crit and he'll just go down immediately. So we're going to get that queen back. Going to put the queen in here. And going to put the king in here. But yeah, the flamethrower, it's really good. I'm going to show you how to destroy Birkin too. Like, I promise you, what's more inconsistent is this river poo monster part than Birkin. So we're going to make our way back up here. And yeah, see here, we're kind of hoping and praying. Okay, so here we're hoping that the river monster is kind of like right here, and he's not. So of course he's over there. I'm going to shoot him to try to aggro him to me, but instead he drops down because of course he does. And I'm like, okay, well, he's dedicated to staying there. So we have to make our way past him. But we can give him the knife. So he's going to grab us here. And it's okay. Remember, we have that knife and we have 3 grenades. But I definitely recommend, like, practice this part. Yeah, you can run past this guy. But yeah, practice that part so you only have to use a knife, because we do want to save up as many grenades as we can. And more specifically for this Birkin part, I'm going to show you. Yeah, once we drop down here, there's going to be one right here. So make sure you make your way up here. And see, we're going to wait for him to go down here. So don't go down just yet. See, he pops back up. Okay? So wait for him to wiggle down and then drop down. And see, this is what I mean. See, that's what I mean whenever they push you forward. Because most of the time they won't like turn around and grab you. They actually help you by pushing you forward like that. So yeah, that's like how it should normally go. But I can't lie to my viewers and be like, oh yeah, just do this, that. And yeah, it'll work 10 out of 10 times. No, with Resident Evil, unfortunately, and Souls game, because Souls games are also my favorite, there's always just a different experience every time. And I also think that that's kind of what makes it fun, because you really don't know. But I do try to make it as consistent as possible, so hopefully your run's going well. Also, since we're spending time running, I want to throw another hope you're having a good day. Make sure you pause whenever you need to. It doesn't count towards your timer. Drink water. Do all that type of stuff. Show your family love. Show yourself some love and all that. Hope you're having a good day. So here, we're going to put this queen piece here. And then this king piece here. So now with that, we can actually just put away the Matilda. So yeah, now it's going to be the boss fight.
Almost there, Ada.
Go. We're going to be good. We're going to get to this part easy. Watch. Now here, I end up putting the Matilda away. And we're going to get another set of heals over here so we can put one of those away and keep one on us. I don't end up putting the pistol ammo away. Please put it away. See, another little mistake right there, but it's okay. So that second set of heals is going to be down here. So the first one is going to be this one. Right there, I'm like, oh my god, I brought the pistol ammo. So yeah, pick up that herb. Combine it with that. And the red herb is going to be by the generator thing. So for this boss fight, you want to make sure you have 2 grenades on you. And the reason I say 2, watch. See, we have 3, just in case. But yeah, you're going to flip all these up except the third one. And then we're going to run back to the second barrel over here. Do you see it? Run towards that. Then run back. Now here, do you just want to throw a grenade at this wall? Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to put his hand down. See, like there. You can just throw another one. So yeah, if you time that right, it can only take 1 grenade. But if it takes 2, it's fine. So here, here's Johnny through this wall. It's okay, because once he does that, we're going to run past him. So yeah, not scary at all. That's what I mean. Like, you can practice these boss fights, and they're very consistent. Those river poo monsters, they can just be so random. So now here, sometimes he may hit you, but if you're fast enough, he won't. I mean, most of the time he won't. There he almost got me, but just be aware of that. But we have heals on us. So we're going to press this button here. And we can't pick this up because here I'm like, oh, I mean, we have the handgun ammo, but it's okay. We have 3 flashbangs. We're going to flash them, equip our flamethrower. And while that crane is kind of going on the other side, we're going to do damage to him, mainly with the flamethrower. Watch how easy this is. Now, I would use like around 320 to 340 flamethrower on him. Just spam it on him. Keep spamming, keep spamming.
Now I got you.
Press that once it's ready, and just spam with the rest. Remember, do around 320 to 380. So there you go. Throw that flashbang. And then that's it. You one-cycle him. So the flamethrower is really insane. We don't even need to use our shotgun ammo or pistol ammo, which we don't even have the Matilda anyways. So we get that flashbang. Now here, you can throw away the pistol ammo. We don't need it. What's more important is this knife. And even though we're going to end up having like a lot of knives in the end, it's okay. I mean, they're just so good versus the bosses. So we want to have as many as we can have. But yeah, very easy boss fight. I mean, Birkin gets just absolutely destroyed in all of these boss fights. So yeah, gonna pull that down, gonna help Ada. At this point, she's not much down for racing. But yeah, you can just run past her. And so since now right here, we're gonna be running to the train. Yeah, we're gonna be saving in about 8 minutes. So this last save is gonna be before another RNG part. I'm gonna show you when I get there. But as you can see, when we spread out these 3 saves, they're all before RNG parts, so you don't have to go back on something that you can't prepare for. You know what I mean? And so that's why I picked the places where I save, but they're very flexible. As you can see so far, every save, if you save like 5-10 minutes before or 5-10 minutes after, depending on how confident you are, how much practice you have, you know, leaves you a lot of different options. Plus remember, we end up beating the game in around 1 hour and 27 minutes. Another thing I want to reassure you about is that, remember, we need to beat this game before 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like, don't stress out if, like, you know, you're at 2 hours and 10 minutes and you're almost done and you're like, oh my god, I'm not going to make it. Don't worry. We're going to make it through this. What matters is we get the job done. Now here, we don't have enough space for this. It's okay. We can put away one of these heals. We can also put away that knife. And yeah, we want to keep this on us. So we're going to pick up this piece here. And we're going to be getting some loot in this next room. So if you're watching up until this point, thank you so much so far for watching. I hope you're having a good time. Leave some A hearts in the comments. I mean, I feel like at this point it's just tradition. Thank you all so much again for the positive words, all the good feedback. I mean, it's really just been peak gaming community for me. I mean, just all of us as nerds just playing games, having fun. I'm excited for what the future has for, you know, me and making these long videos and all the positive feedback. It's been a really blessed time. Thank you all so much. So once we come through here, gonna get the shotgun ammo. And we're gonna see, okay, so here I'm like, okay, do I need to put anything away? I can put the flashbangs away, actually. Because in this next room, we're gonna be getting some things that we want to just get in one go. So yeah, we're gonna come through here. Make sure you have your shotgun equipped. Because we're gonna be taking out everybody in here. Now, the reason for this is because at the end of the game, we're gonna be getting something very special. Which is gonna be a pouch. So we're going to take him down, take her down because she can get up. But yeah, the pouch is going to give you that last extra 2 spots, which is going to make, you know, give you a lot more confidence going into the boss fights. Take her down. Make sure you get that burner fuel that we got behind us. Take him down. And I mean, that extended, you know, thing for the shotgun just makes it so good. Literally just shoot from so far away and just headshot them. So down here, there's going to be some large gunpowder. Gonna pick that up. And there's going to be another knife here, which again, we need these knives. They're just so good against the bosses. Now here, it's funny. See, if you like pause that and like look at it, that guy, whenever I walked out, I didn't see him. So I like look left and right. I'm like, where is this guy? And he was just right in front of me. But yeah, shotgun him because we're going to be coming back here later. Get the shotgun ammo there. And equip this part for the flamethrower. And yeah, the pouch that we need, we're going to get at the very end. Because again, we have so much time that it's worth coming over here because it gives you a lot of peace of mind. And you're going to see when we get back because it's definitely funny for Mr. X's fight because we're going to have like 5 heals going into this fight. So yeah, it gives you a lot of like room for error, a lot of room for mistakes, and it's okay. And remember, we're going to be saving pretty soon. So now that we got that, we're going to put that away, put the flamethrower away. Move the knife up. And yeah, I mean, we just want to leave some space for this next part that we're going to go through. I'm going to press this down. This game looks so good. I mean, it's crazy. Like, the RE engine literally makes games look so amazing. I've been loving how good the Resident Evil games look, which is kind of crazy because, again, if you think about the games that have come out this year so far, with all the glitches and bugs, I know it's like more multiplayer games, but kind of cool that these Capcom games have come out and they've been really good. I know a lot of people don't like Resident Evil 3 Remake, but I still found it pretty fun. Maybe I'm just a Resident Evil fanboy. But I mean, I just like horror games in general. Horror games and Souls games are my favorite type of games. So yeah, we're going to make our way through here. Now for this next coming part, this is going to be where the plant monster things spawn. And yeah, don't be too worried about them. As long as you shoot their like boil things, you can get past them, no problem. But they're terrifying. Like the noises they make just creep me out so bad. But yeah, we run past them, no problem. Get that flashbang. Now for here, the puzzle is going to be, it's hard to explain what these symbols are, but if you want to see it, just pause it there. Trying to explain it's kind of weird because I don't even know what I'm looking at. They kind of look like Tetris pieces, but yeah. Pause here if you need to. So we're going to put those 2 codes in. We're going to turn around and we're going to get the vial from here. And yeah, don't worry. This part, I'm going to show you why I like saving around this point. And it's not going to be... Again, you can practice for the bosses, but what you can practice for is random RNG. And this room right here, I'm going to show you. Like, when we come through here for the last time, you can see why it's going to be so RNG, and that's why I like to save before it. Plus, the 2 boss fights are not that long after. They're like 4 minutes. So for this part, when we put the violin, always remember 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So see, the middle one is 2. Then you press the first one. After that, it's 3, 2, 1. And then again, 3, 2, 1. So just remember that 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's just the way I like memorizing things. I always like to have like numbers involved. It helps my brain just understand it a lot easier. So yeah, I mean, if you have this puzzle memorized, it'd be really good, but that's an easy way to do it. We're gonna come through here. We're gonna get this grenade, which is good. Remember, we really want to save these grenades for the boss fights. Well, boss fights, because we're not really going to need them for Mr. X. So here, you can shoot them at any boiler. Just run past them. Just the noises they make. They kind of remind me of The Grudge. Like, if you guys have watched The Grudge, you know, like, the noise that she makes? Oh, my God. That movie used to give me nightmares as a kid. That was actually one of the first things that really got me into horror movies, because it just... I guess since I thought about it so much, because it creeped me out. I mean, oh, my God. Such a scary movie. So here we get more shotgun shells. As you can see, we have 20 shots, which is insane. I'm gonna shotgun these 3 people. Now I don't remember if this guy even gets up here, and I'm like, you know what? We have a lot of ammo. I'm gonna blow him out too. There's an herb there if you need it. Now here, okay, pay attention here. There's a liquor that's gonna spawn here. If you run towards this first trash can, see, it just runs past you like that. It's kind of like that one at the RPD. They just jump over you, so don't be worried about that one. Gonna shotgun this guy. And there's gonna be one more enemy on these stairs over here. They're just gonna drop down right in front of us. You can aim at the like first stair. Yeah, there you go. So he drops down, take him out so you don't have to worry about him. Gonna make our way up here. Can grab this and we can combine it with the large resource. Now we have even more shotgun ammo. So we're back to 20. So it's like we didn't even waste any bullets. So yeah, we have a lot of shotgun ammo here. We're gonna pick up this piece here. Now I like to do the first one, which is going to be the one downstairs, which is Murph. So yeah, explaining this puzzle, it's kind of a little confusing too, but if we use it like numbers, the one on the left one is going to be on the 7th dot, and then the one on the right is going to be on the 8th dot. Now, if that's too confusing, remember you can just pause it right here. Just put that down, because the controls on it are a little bit weird. But yeah, and if you want to pause at those parts whenever I put those codes in, because we're going to be using this 2 more times. But before we do all that, we're almost going to save, okay? I promise you. Now, this next part, you know, just pay attention. We want to, as soon as we open this door, we want to walk, okay? Because there's 2 lickers now. We don't want to aggro them. Plus, I mean, it doesn't take that much longer to get there. We're also going to be equipping a flashbang because we can control the RNG here. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So when you flashbang them, even if they know where you're at, you can just flashbang them and then walk again and they lose track of you. So we're going to put this in and I'm going to show you. Now, sometimes when you turn around, they won't be blocking your way. They'll be walking on one side. Now, here, look like they were going to do that. But see, this guy ends up turning at the last second. So you're going to walk into him. But once you throw a flashbang, just walk past him. Don't run. Walk. And see, you're good. And we're actually going to be saving in this room right here. Now, keep in mind, It's 1 hour and like what, 13, 14 minutes? And we end up finishing the game in about 14 minutes. So that's such a little piece. This is basically saving before the bosses because this next part is very RNG. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So we're going to put that stuff away. Going to pull out our final ink ribbon. And we're going to save. We got this. We're almost there. We're almost there. So we're at an hour and 13 minutes. So we're on good time. We're almost done. So this is basically like saving before the boss, I promise you. Gonna get the fuel. Get the yellow powder in case you need more shotgun shells. We already have so much. Gonna put that away. Gonna put the knife away. Gonna bring out the flamethrower. We're not gonna use it here. I'm just reloading it so I don't have to do it later. And yeah, bring back the flash grenades in case you get grabbed by one of the grass monster things. The thing is, we just saved, so if you end up using too many heals or too many resources at this next Mr. X part, just reset. I promise you, just watch what I do. Once you kind of get the flow of it, it's not that bad. So even if you die to one of the bosses, you know, you come back here and it's not that much until the final boss. Definitely worth not risking that. So here we need to come back through here and we need to freeze the vial. And yeah, once we do that, it's just run away from Mr. X, and then it's the final two bosses, which is Birkin and Mr. X. So yeah, if you die against one of them, you come back here, but I promise you this part doesn't take more than what, 4 minutes, so it's not so bad. I promise you it's definitely not worth risking going all the way back, because this next part with Mr. X and the, you know, tree monster things, their layout can just be so RNG. And sometimes some of them decide to stand up. If anybody knows in the comments why that happens, I'm pretty sure it's just random. But yeah, I mean, if one of y'all know, definitely let me know that, because I feel like it's just random. So here, remember, walk. But even if, you know, they do hit you, we just saved, so they're a lot less scarier now. So yeah, gonna make our way through here. And we're almost there. We got a lot of ammo. We're gonna go into these next boss fights really strong. So we're going to make our way up here. And yeah, there's going to be these guys here. Just shoot their boils. Make our way past them. But if you mess up, remember, we just saved, so it's okay. We're going to get that red herb here. And now when we use this machine here, this is why I like saving before here. Because once you use this, they're all going to be laying down. And then once you pick up the like final access code thing for the bracelet, I don't know why some of them decide to stand up, why some of them don't. The way they're laid out around the, you know, area is random too. Again, you can't really practice for that. So dying for that and then, you know, having to go all the way back, it's definitely worth saving here because we're pretty much at the boss fights. We're almost there. Right here, I'm gonna shoot it past him. And as you can see, this guy stood up way late, which is random, but as you can see, Mr. X can jump over that and he can punch you and then you get grabbed and all that. So you end up wasting too much resources and just maybe end up dying, so it's worth saving before that. Shoot past this guy because yeah, we're almost there, and this whole part takes like what, 2 minutes? And then to get to the boss fight, we're literally just gonna be walking over there right now. But before we do that, we have to get that pouch that's gonna give us those extra 2 slots, which is gonna be huge for Birkin and even more so for Mr. X at the end, because you get to carry like 5 heals, and yeah, it makes it a lot better. So we're gonna head back to the original area before we head down to the last area. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day so far. I know I keep saying that, but every time I'm doing like these running things, I just I know I always keep saying thank you. I just have to. I mean, y'all have been so awesome. Thank y'all so much again. Let me know, what are y'all favorite games? I mean, speaking of horror games, what are y'all's favorite horror games? I mean, there's so many good contenders. It's really hard to say. I mean, you have a lot of good AAA horror games. A lot of indie horror games are amazing. I mean, let me know what y'all's favorite is. What's the hardest achievements y'all can think of? Those will be fun. So here, this last one, or it's not the last one, second to last one. This one's going to be Muff. And again, explaining it, it's kind of weird. I like to think of it as like 9-0, like on the 9th dot and then on the 0. But if you don't know what that means, I don't blame you. You can just pause it, you know, put it down, and then it'll be very easy. Now, here's a pouch. It's going to be huge. Now, this guy can actually spawn. But, I mean, there's no reason to stay behind. Unless you want to read about the lore, but we're here to get that hardcore S+, because we want to get that minigun and the rocket launcher so we can use that, you know, if you want to get the minimalist achievement and all the other achievements. Plus, I mean, you get to get S+, which is awesome. So now going through here, we're going to head on to the last two bosses. And remember, if you need to pause here, pause. It doesn't go towards your time. You're completely safe to pause. Take breaks when you need to. If you save and you want to finish this another day, always do that too. I promise you, breaks are so important. They help you play better. I promise you. Like if you're feeling frustrated or tired, it's not worth playing at that point. Just play whenever you're feeling more awake, more relaxed, and you'll always play well. I promise you. So it's always a good mentality to have. I know this one can be a little bit difficult, but we're going to get through it. As you can see, hour 27 minutes. Even if it takes you 2 hours and 30 minutes, pretty quick. Going to get that grenade here, and then we're going to do our last puzzle here. And this one's going to be OSS. And this one's going to be on the 5th dot on the left and the 9th dot on the right. But again, if you just want to pause there to see it whenever it's completed, just do that. Put it down on a note or something. It's always good to do that too. So we're going to put some stuff away here. And we're going to prepare for the last fight. Going to bring all the grenades that we have. Definitely recommend having at least 4 or 5. If you have 6, I mean, that works too. Just as much as you can like carry, but only in 2 slots. So the max you can carry is 6. Now, I'm bringing over this red and blue herb over here so I can combine it. And then we want to bring also 2 full knives. So yeah, if you want to pause there to see what I have in my inventory, just have that. Make sure you equip the knife. Now, another big important thing. So do you see how we have like the red, blue, and green herb thing? We're going to be taking one of those before going into both boss fights. I think I forget to do it for Mr. X, so don't do that because it helps you tank another hit. So since we have so many, we can just do it and have that guard boost on us. Helps us take that extra hit. So because yeah, you don't want to be greedy with our stuff here. We just had our final save, so you want to use up everything.
Back to Ada.
So yeah, before heading out to the boss fight, see, we're going to use this, and as you can see in the bottom right, we got that guard going. I promise you, it's going to last since the break-in fight. The break-in fight goes a lot faster than you might think. Gonna pack another one in our inventory. You can also use first aid sprays if you want to do that instead, if you want to save up your red, blue, and greens for Mr. X too. But yeah, right here, you're gonna spawn him in. Now you walk forward a little bit, shotgun that leg, shotgun that arm, run behind him. Now here, yeah, you want to watch out for that attack. So we're gonna try to bait out a heavy attack. If you get hit here, it's no problem. Remember, we have 2 heals, and there's a first aid spray here too. Yeah, just run past them. Hit that hit on him there. And then pull out your knife. And yeah, you're gonna do this. So my knife breaks here. We want to do full knives on him. Yeah, do 2 full knife attacks on him. Keep going. Once it's all out, we're gonna back up a little bit. Now you can actually use these like canisters to body block. Gonna throw 1 grenade at him since he's behind there. But yeah, use these things to kind of body block him. I don't know what he's doing there, but yeah, see, we're gonna use these canisters to body block for us. So we're gonna throw these grenades at him. Now see, that roar is what we're looking for. Once he does that like big roar, that means you've done enough damage to him, and he's gonna go pick up the pillar, which means you pull out your flamethrower and you just get a bunch of free damage on him. So once he's picking that up, I mean, you literally just get to spam him to death right here. So yeah, he's literally gonna die like right after this. And I mean, poor Birkin. I mean, every boss fight has been like a minute or 2 or less. Gets absolutely destroyed. And then that just leads for this last part, which is gonna be like a little running sequence and then Mr. X, and we're almost there. So as you can see, if you die on him, you go back around like 5, 7, 8 minutes. It's not that bad. And then we don't have to risk. Like again, it's all about not risking on RNG. Boss fights, you can practice on boss fights on pretty much, any save that you got. You can't practice against RNG that just doesn't go your way, so that's why it's better to save there. But yeah, after that part, here, oh god, I don't want to spoil anything. Again, like, for the people that are watching this and you're kind of wondering, should I play Resident Evil 2? And you've only watched the gameplay, definitely recommend playing the story. We're almost done. Don't want to, give the parting words like I normally do at these like ending Resident Evil parts because we still have one more boss fight. But yeah, I mean, definitely recommend this game. It's so good. I enjoy it so much. I mean, It just has everything that you love about a Resident Evil. It's scary, it's tense, it's fun. It's got a little bit of shooting in there. I mean, it's so good. So now that we're coming up on this last part, we're not going to need the flamethrower anymore. We're going to put it away. The main thing we're going to focus on is having heals and a knife for Mr. X. So I'm going to show you. To make your way through here. Oh my god, wait, the music here is so good. I love this last sequence of the game. So I'm making our way through here. There's a box right here. I definitely recommend if you have any flash grenades, bring them with you just in case. It's very... I doubt you're going to get grabbed by these plant guys, but just in case you do, you can put one of the flash grenades in his mouth and you just, you know, avoid them. But yeah, they're very easy to share. As long as you shoot their boils, you get past them, no problem. Yeah, it's going to be this room right here. Make sure you have it equipped. Yeah, they're going to get up. Plus, if you don't use them here, you get to stay for Mr. X, which is nice. So as you can see, I mean, it's very easy to get past. Plus, at this point, I mean, you're going to be feeling so confident. You're like, I got this. I'm in the final stretch. Almost there. Yeah, I have faith in you. We got this. So right here, Mr. X is going to spawn for the last time, and we're going to juke him around this, like, little square thing here. So you're going to drop down. And here, just make your way around him. Also, it's funny, he still doesn't have his hat from earlier. We did get him good there. But remember, he got us back so good by throwing us on the ground at the RPD. So yeah, make your way through here.
8 minutes until detonation.
And that's it. I mean, for that part, now is like the final like boss fight versus him. So it's going to be the last inventory box right here. And here I'm like looking, I'm like, okay, what do we need? You don't need the bracelet anymore. I put away the shotgun ammo because you're not really going to be using the shotgun. You can put away the bracelet. What you're going to worry more about is just kind of running away. You can do damage to him, but the damage we're going to be doing to him is with the knife. So yeah, we have we have what? 3 red, green, and blues out here. Oh yes, I forget to take one. Make sure you take one before this boss fight and then add another heal into your inventory. That way you can tank another hit. I think at this point I was just like counting all the heals that I had, which is so many. But yeah, see, if you would have taken one of the red, green, blue ones, you can have the boost guard and you can just bring another heal into your inventory, which makes this part so easy. Gonna insert that. And so for this final part, you want to pull out the knife and just knife him. We need to do, okay, we need to stun him 3 times with the knife. So we've done it twice. There he punches me, see, and there I realize, I'm like, oh my god, I didn't take the thing. But it's okay, we have so many heals, we can take that. Now we need to stun him one more time, so that whenever we get the rocket launcher, he goes down in 2 hits. So yeah, make your way around him. Dodge his attacks. Now he does have an attack that can one-shot you, so you make sure you watch out for that. Leon will say something that will like kind of let you know that it's done. So yeah, now we stun him there. We get that final hit on him. And at this point, it's just staying alive. There is a way where you can kind of like cheese him, where like you can loop him around in a like tight circle, but I'm going to assume that you're not going to feel comfortable doing that, which is fine. But yeah, there is ways to do that. I take another hit there. It's no problem. I mean, you can just throw another flashbang, or you can heal up. Right here, I'm just trying to waste as much time as I can. And since I can tank one more hit like that, I can use up another heal. Now, that's probably a little bit way too greedy. Look at that. See, that's probably a little too greedy, especially since I have so many heals and the timer's basically done, that it probably would have just been way better. So this is a one-shot. So you can shotgun him there, like in the chest or the arm, and it can stop him, but there the block stops him. Yeah, just run around. And once that happens, you get the rocket launcher. He's going to run straight towards you, so you make sure you dodge him. Pick up the rocket launcher. Ooh, you see how close he is to be there? I see. He hits me there, but it's okay. This is why it's so good to have so many heals. We still have 3 heals. Yeah, shoot him twice, and he'll go down. Lots of different strategies you can do for Mr. X, but when you have so many heals, I mean, the biggest priority is just staying alive. Oh my god, wait, look at this, look at this. I shoot the rocket there, right? Never. That's literally such a meme. It went through their legs. So yeah, I guess watch out for that. I mean, I've never seen that happen where like literally the rocket went through all their legs. So the final meme of this run is the rocket doing that, but we had another one, so we're good. And there you go. That's S plus on the hardest difficulty in 1 hour and 27 minutes. Gives you a lot of room for error. As you can see, I make a lot of mistakes too. No problem. We did it. Thank you all again so much for watching. Thank you all for the positive vibes, all the kind words. I hope your runs are going well. Definitely can't recommend this game enough. It's really good. I mean, both stories, Leon's and Claire's, just, it's so good. I had such a fun time playing it. I'll release a Claire one soon. But yeah, if you haven't played this game, definitely play it. A lot of fun. Good story. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you again so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Take breaks. You know, show yourself some love. Show some family some love. Thank you for showing me a lot of love. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much again. And until next time. See ya.